Is this the Teahouse podcast?
Hello and welcome to the Teahouse podcast. This is episode 26 and today I am your host, Chris Soul. You may recognize me from previous episodes, such as that really funny one, I think it was episode 17. Well worth a watch if you haven't already watched that. Before we get down to the nitty gritty of this episode, there's a few housekeeping things I've got to do. Massive shout out to Adam and Eve Coffee for their continued support of the podcast. You guys have been awesome. Make sure you drop in there for a proper brew. They do a seriously good flat white with 1 sugar. Thanks, guys. As well as all the social media gigs out there, we've got TikTok, we've got Twitter. I don't think we've actually posted anything on Twitter yet, but make sure you give us a follow on there. Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, give us a listen or a watch wherever you like. Sometimes we say some funny things, so it's worth listening to. Now, let's get into it. Today is a massive episode for a number of reasons. First one being I am actually the first ever paid host guest for this podcast, which shows that it's going up in the world. They're starting to dish out the dollars. So if you want to be a guest in this podcast, you should get in touch. The money's not bad, actually. And secondly, well, for the first time ever, as guests on their own podcast, we have Lincoln and Blake. Welcome to your own podcast, guys.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Yeah.
You're both saying...
We've turned into It's a Time.
Yeah, we actually have say the same things, man. We got the same mind, bro.
This is already annoying to host. Fantastic. No, it's... I remember last time I was a bit of a fill-in for the podcast because I think 3 of your guests said, what's the Teahouse podcast? We're not coming on that. And yeah, today I'm another fill-in, so I'm equally as insulted. So I can't believe I'm always this last-ditch person that has to come and save the day, but it's not much, but it's honest work.
Your local Scottish Spider-Man, man.
Absolutely. So 25 episodes you guys have recorded now. Would you say that episode 17, the one that I was in, is the only funny one you've done so far? Or
Well, priding ourselves on a slightly comedy-based podcast.
Lighthearted.
Lighthearted. Not fully focused comedy, but
like
we like some laughs.
We're pretty funny.
Yeah. We bring the laughs, I think. Yeah. So, what do you reckon, Blake? Do you reckon that's our funniest? I actually reckon it is. If I say to people our funniest episode, I say watch Australia versus Scotland because I actually had. For me, it was funny as fuck.
It was a good one. The funniest.
Although Cody Jones.
Ooh,
that was a good one.
Oh yeah, he got some comp.
We even got a message from a bloke the other day, and he was like, "I'm watching your Bane impressions and pissing myself laughing."
Anyone that can do a good Bane is.
I'm gonna say top 2. I'm gonna say top 2.
Yeah, top two. You're up there.
Yeah. So yeah, 25 episodes. That's a fair few you've actually racked off now.
Yeah, cool.
Still haven't cracked 1,000 followers. When does it become not worth it and you pack it in landslides? No, I'm kidding.
When does it get to your head?
But what is the hardest part of a podcast? Because surely it's trying to build up that following to start off with. You guys put some funny stuff out there, and I'm sure a lot of people would like to watch it. But how do you go and get it there?
I think that's generally what it is. It's like, as I said to Blake when we started, it's essentially a business in a way.
Oh,
like the 100%. Way you look at it is in like through marketing.
Yeah, for sure. If you don't market it, you could have the best podcast in the world and still have 4 people listen to it. Just because what we are right now, you know what I mean? Like we're easy top 3 in the world, you know what I mean? But if you go off numbers, you know what I mean? Like obviously not there, but I just reckon we're a bit of a dark horse in the division, you know what I mean? Every other podcast is a bit worried. They're like, oh, don't tell your friends about them. They're going to take off. So they're trying to keep us under the.
I feel like there needs to be like a Shark Tank equivalent for podcasts, and you can go on and pitch
where you can invest in.
So guys, I promise we're funny. We only have 900 followers on TikTok, but we will be big. If you invest some followers in us, we'll be worth it. But to be fair, jump on TikTok. They do some pretty funny stuff occasionally.
Although speaking about TikTok, we might as well just fucking start lying to people because Blake made a post the other day where we put the K on every time we hit a rounded figure, like 100
I
figure.
always do that.
Blake puts a K on it. Time. Yeah, and I've had numerous amount of people being like, holy shit, you guys are actually almost at 1 million followers. And I'm like, yeah, we are. 300 Instagram followers, but fucking a million on TikTok. What's up?
Everyone's going, these numbers, they don't stack up. But it could be the algorithm of TikTok. To be fair.
It just doesn't roll over. Maybe we're stuck in like one of those playlists of TikTok. You know, what I mean? It's a Spotify TikTok equivalent.
I don't know if I've asked either of you, but why are you called the Teahouse podcast?
Well, Lincoln tried to pitch the worst idea of all time, calling us the treehouse, and we're like, "What do you mean, Lincoln? No. We're not 10 anymore."
Yeah, but listen to my idea. So
we'll go back to the Shark Tank thing. We don't even have the Treehouse podcast.
We don't even have a friend named Millhouse. You know what I mean? Like, what are we supposed like?
So the treehouse, you know, like not that I ever had a treehouse, but if I did, you go up there with your friends and tell secrets. And
so you're already lacking in experience.
Yeah,
in the department. So you're going off on a whim straight away.
But I thought that was a good idea, and the boys just shot me down.
How'd you go from Treehouse to Teahouse then?
Took out the R.
Yeah, literally. They're like treehouse, Teahouse. I don't know. Maybe we were drinking cuppa at the time.
Yeah, Teahouse. So we maybe had a tea at the time. And we're like, you know what? That was actually, it was just a hard thing to come up with, especially because we weren't niche. We were like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Name is the hardest for anything.
I thought so. Like I was trying to think of some cool ones, but then Lincoln's real lame and just goes, I don't like that one. I was like,
you are the worst for turning down ideas. Do you reckon there's anything else we could use?
Say it like nicely. Yeah, it's good, but like what else, man?
So I know hindsight's 2020 vision, but as an honest review from what you've done, where you're at now. Going back to the first couple of episodes and attempts, even when you had 3 on the panel and stuff. Where would you rate your podcast in terms of growth? Do you reckon you're on the right track there? Or not, because you are on the right track, but how would you say you've come to being at the right spot now?
No, I definitely would. I tell the Blake all the time, how shit we were at the start, eh? We were shocking.
100%. And now that I'm sort of at that level now where I'd be happy for us to sort of get a bit of exposure because I actually am pretty comfortable behind the microphone now compared to back then. I reckon if imagine if we just got viral or something stupid back then, everyone just looked at us and went,
these guys fucking suck. No, literally.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. My heart was beating at the start of this. I was like, oh, geez. Hello and welcome.
Had to restart 8 times.
Oh, you dog. What's the ambition? Where's the end goal for the podcast?
Sort of changed all the time. I don't know, because I wouldn't really say there'd be an end goal because there'd just be another goal after that, I reckon. I don't know. I'd personally would my goal at the moment is to get just a bigger crowd. I'd say
building a bit of a community around the Teahouse. So and we've actually started doing that. I'm very happy with how many people, and this is when I say building a community, I mean whenever we put up a post and people interact with it, you know what I mean? And we've come a long way in the way that people do that. We were at a stage where we'd post something and no one would send anything in. It was fuck, this is so awkward, because then we just never put that in an episode that we asked it for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now people send in heaps of stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, it is good.
It's a majority from me.
You do a lot.
So I like to get behind the post. I'm not gonna lie.
It's because you send in 8 different ones through the same fucking message.
And they're usually about himself.
Yeah.
Who's that hot Scottish guy?
This isn't true, guys. That's not the reason they forced me to come on and host this.
He's actually paying us to be the host on our podcast.
Yeah.
Literally. Shut up. Going to embarrass me when I send this to my mum and dad.
I'm not showing them. But personally, I'd just like to expand. That's probably one of my main goals, especially if I'm just going to say this year, just shorter thinking. I'd just like to expand. I'd say Victoria, but then it's kind of hard to say with online and stuff. It's more just, I'd just like
pretty broad community.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It sort of can go anywhere anyway. You know what I mean? You could just blow up and
take off.
This is why we're aiming at.
Not joking.
Yeah, this is why we're aiming at TikTok though. So much this year for that.
For that very reason.
Because when we started, we never did TikTok. Not one. Until this year. Until we kicked Jay off, so.
And the other one is, are we going to see a few Teahouse, you spoke about Treehouse. We could maybe have had a Treehouse party at one point, but a Teahouse party, is that on the cards? A fire festival style thing?
Yeah.
You're talking about the party at the Teahouse?
Ooh.
Is he with the feds? No,
How do you fucking know about that, man? Nah, yeah, we really
pressed my sources pretty hard.
Yeah. No, we actually haven't. Have we talked about this at all? Yeah.
I don't think we have.
No, we haven't, but we will, and we do definitely want to host a party, so to speak.
Yeah, so we are.
So I've just ruined the surprise, guys.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm kind of actually
The news has dropped.
a bit struck at the moment. I don't know. do we keep this guy off?
Don't know what's serious, man.
I'm just getting started.
No, we were talking to places and going to. Well, at the start, we sort of wanted to just throw a party for like the community, which we're still going to do, I think, which is like more just about like building connections and building like friendships with people and like our following and stuff like that. But we are actually thinking of hosting actual events called Party at the Teahouse.
Jeez,
And,
that'd be good. I'm keen already.
Yeah, so that'll
It's
be
gonna be
elite.
juicy.
And we're gonna do like a special little twist on it, sort of thing. So that way, like, it'll make it even better again. I think we're gonna release that maybe later though. I don't know.
Yeah. Me and Blake will have a stand and we'll sign all autographs and stuff. So keep the fans happy.
Yeah,
Watch this space,
not-
teabaggers. Watch
nothing-
this space.
Nothing too good, bro. Just cheap DJs and just signatures. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Nah.
I can't wait for the like $8 cruises and stuff. That's going to be awesome.
$2 happy hour or something.
What's your favorite interview? Or most like
Ooh.
iconic interview?
Yeah.
'Cause when did you have which episode did you have your first guest on? You've had a good few interviews now.
My first episode was 7 with Lucy.
Yeah.
And then we had
Sex
one
worker.
off and then we kind of jumped straight back into it, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. I think that's how it went.
Yeah.
Our first live one though was Seth. I reckon Seth.
Oh, Seth, yeah.
Seth.
Oh, yeah, Seth was the first
Which
in
blew
person.
up as well.
Yeah.
Went really well.
To this day, still our biggest
one.
one, yeah. Views wise.
So like I said, episode 17, if we can all jump back on that one, bump the views up, please, people.
I think he has to beat 800. I think.
Yeah.
And I think it's more than that.
I think it's more than 800.
I don't think I even scraped over 200. I'm really disappointed. It really hurt, actually.
No, I don't know.
You're getting up there. You're creeping, mate. You're creeping.
Day by day, mate. No, but I think for me, I don't have a favorite interview because, like, to me, they're all interesting. Like, I generally liked most of them. But Daniel Tracy was, like, super interesting because he was on a what do you call it? Reality TV show. And it was, like, super interesting. And, like, there was only so much he could talk about on air, and he told us, like, a lot of stuff off air that we couldn't actually talk about. And I was like, this is fucking insane.
So now we're going to talk about it. So Daniel.
Yeah. Fuck your contract, bro. Shit.
No. But
What about you?
that was a good one. I did enjoy that one. I probably like the Jim Crute one.
Jim's was good. You're more into fighting than me though. So like if I was like more into UFC and shit, I'd like it as much. Like it was awesome, but better for you than me.
Yeah,
if that makes
yeah.
sense.
Like that was a good one for me.
Yeah. Blake was like frothing his own dick over that. He's like, oh, it's fuck.
Yeah.
I was too.
Jeez, you've had
Oh,
some
that's
pretty
not
good
an insult.
guests, to be fair, haven't you?
Hey?
You've had some pretty interesting guests, to be fair.
We actually have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Done
we
pretty
actually,
well.
Some good varies
because
too.
we didn't want to like,
And some even better ones coming too.
yeah, we
Makes
have
me
some.
think you really scraped the bottom of the barrel when you got me to film.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'll get him from work.
No, mate. You're a viral cricket star, mate.
Yeah.
That's right. I have gone viral before, people.
Look it up.
This will be my second time. Who would your on the guest now? Who would be your ultimate guest? If you could just get anyone, because you started paying hosts to come on. So, like, who would be the next guest? You'd
Get some sponsors to pay for the guests.
That'd be nice.
I don't know.
anyone that wants to get behind the Teahouse podcast, sponsorship wise.
Before we
doors are open.
blow up,
You want to be on it?
Jump on quick.
Be on the train.
I got a 30% share with my guest intake.
I don't know. What's your ultimate guest?
like ever,
Yeah, like ever?
probably
Ever.
probably Joe Rogan.
I was gonna
Joe
say,
Rogan.
He's got to be a strong option, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Joe Rogan.
has
True.
to be.
He-
Or Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor. True. I don't know. I just want to get like some flog like Logan, like Jake Paul or something.
I would,
I'd battle
but
through
I
that.
fucking hate him right now. I fucking hate that guy.
No, but it'd just be so
and
interesting.
I love Logan too. Like I actually listen to Logan's podcast and shit. It's actually good. Yeah, it's good. No, it actually is.
I actually
What's
like
he talking
Logan.
about?
I like Logan.
Oh, I just hate because he's a celebrity that they got so much easy shit to talk about, you know,
and connections and stuff. Like they just
Yeah.
get whoever on
and
shit.
that literally, and they can also talk about heaps of fun shit that they've done because they just do shit that's like way cooler than what I've ever done in my life on like a weekly basis. So it's like,
Yeah.
Logan Paul, Conor McGregor, and Joe Rogan. That's a pretty good, like, 3 guests. What about all at the same time? I reckon that'd blow up. Just saying.
Oh, look, might get some traction, I reckon.
Connor, if you're out there, hit us up.
Big teabagger, he's actually watching, so
Yeah.
he might actually.
I did hear rumours that he likes to watch.
Yeah.
He's a big
He's
team.
one of the 900,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, he is.
No, a lot of thinking went into my episode. Obviously, being a paid host, you got to come and put some effort in. So I want to roll into a segment, if that's all right with you guys.
Give us a smell.
Jump
So
into
this is Chris's character analysis.
Mm.
All right, I'm breaking you two down.
Mm.
I want to find out the nitty gritty. Like, think of what you know and what you think about when you put your head on your pillow at night. That's what I want to know. Like the big.
My new bamboo pillows. Yeah.
New bamboo
Well,
pillows.
that's an interesting character.
Are they good?
Characteristic
Yeah,
already.
they're nice.
Bamboo pillows.
Mm.
Values is sleep time.
Making you sleep better?
Yeah. All right.
Any bamboo pillow companies out there? Hit us up.
Sponsor.
Koala, I hear, is one of them, maybe. Maybe they're mattresses, but.
So these questions are pretty easy. I'm going to start off with some really like easy ones, just wing you guys into it. So, desert island. You got 3 objects that you get to take with you. What are they? And I want a little bit of reasoning behind each one.
Yeah.
Lincoln, I want you first.
3
Just because I looked at Blake and he looks like he's thinking really hard. He's going, shit, I only had one.
I've actually
Bamboo pillow and that was it.
My snuggie. I don't know. What's the temperature like?
I've actually seen this question, but it depends like how far you look into it. Like,
Yeah,
am I getting rescued or what?
Is it an island with coconuts? Do I need to buy one of those things that like plugs into coconuts? Like,
Yeah. The one palm tree that you
I
like
need a
fucking
coconut ball.
suck water.
Okay, I'll give you some parameters. We've got some fresh water there. Nice little waterfall. That's got a little rock pool that you can bathe in. Fresh water. Seawater all the way around there, so salt water, no good. There's a limited amount of yams on the island. So they're similar to a sweet potato, I suppose. Really good for growth and stuff, good protein, good carb. And there's, heaps of coconuts.
All right.
Go.
Oh. Fuck, that's actually a hard one. So I've got 3 objects that I can take with me.
3 objects.
What the fuck can I not live? I'll probably take Bubbles, me cat. Feed him some coconut milk.
We need to get a picture of Bubbles on Twitter. We'll post a picture of Bubbles on Twitter so we know what Lincoln's taking.
If you take your cat, not your missus, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, true. Keely's number 2.
No, people don't count in this one.
Okay. Yeah, he said objects.
Is your cat an object?
Bubbles is Bubbles. You'll understand when you see the picture on Twitter, people.
I'm gonna go like a knife or something. Surely.
This is Bubbles. A knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
so
call.
we've got a logical thinker and an idiot that's bringing a cat.
Wait,
character
companionship.
analysis.
A
Think about
knife,
it.
a sun hat.
A sun hat. Oh, look at the logic here.
No, think about this. If you don't take any
And a spare pair of jocks.
mammal, so you're gonna have 2 pairs of jocks.
Yeah, so you can wash one.
Yeah,
put
fresh
the other-
water.
You're gonna be by yourself. Who cares if you're naked and stuff?
You need to hold your bits together. What if there's snakes out there and shit?
Underwear's gonna save you from snakes.
Oh, it doesn't matter that they won't be going for it in the middle of the night, will they?
Yeah, they'll probably fucking bite your ankles or something.
Come on, what if there's piranhas in the fresh water?
They're gonna go for every other thing.
Yeah, exactly, but not my dick.
True, fair call.
So Blake rattled his off. He was pretty confident.
Yeah.
You've just got Bubbles so far.
So I've got Bubbles. We've probably got some shade there from trees already.
My camera.
Yeah, I might take a camera. You never know.
My smartwatch.
What smartwatch?
So when you take your 20 photos with your camera, because you take and delete a lot of photos because you never get the right shot,
Yeah.
and you run out of battery, what are you going to do with your camera after that?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I actually
Just so
don't
you know, guys, like there isn't a right or wrong to this, but in this case, Lincoln, you are wrong.
Yeah.
What you're taking.
Maybe I'll take a boat.
You go fishing. That makes sense.
No, just drive the fuck away from the island, bro. Go back to land.
Can't.
They call it sailing.
You would go on a boat
Yeah, take a boat.
into the ocean.
You're stranded on an island if I don't know.
That's where I'd be staying, mate. And that's where I'd be staying.
It's your island as
Boat.
well. Like, you have full authority on the island.
This is too hard.
Okay.
Just go an easy one.
I'm getting shot down.
Okay. This is an easier one. Lincoln, you should be really good at this one. What's the dumbest way you've injured yourself?
Like, I'm trying to think of like a really bad one. I've done a few different things. Have I talked about how I like injured my own wiener that time? A few times?
Having sex.
Yeah.
No, but tell us.
Oh, okay. So, for those people that are not circumcised, are you guys circumcised?
Hey, yeah, I'm not circumcised.
Wait a second.
I thought.
Let me check real quick. Are you?
No, I'm not circumcised.
Okay, so are you familiar with the banjo string?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did do biology at school as well.
Okay. Yeah. So
God, my
I was having
parents
some.
are proud of me.
I just look at my own.
Yeah, so I was having some funky time, and I must have went in a bit drier than should have been, and tore my banjo string.
So now you officially know Lincoln does not do foreplay.
Hey, this was a very long time ago.
I've ever.
It was a very long time ago, and yeah, I tore my banjo string, and then I'd done it multiple times after that, and then it healed and it never happened again. So, yeah, it fucking hurt. And then like I sent a photo because like it poured out blood, and I like sent a photo of
Hurt
it.
my dick. Take a picture.
Yeah, literally, and then I sent it to the boys because I was like, this is funny. Yeah,
I'm not sure the injury was dumb, but the follow-up was definitely dumb. So I'll
Do you
give you
remember
that as your dumbest injury.
If you'd done that, you would take photo evidence, surely, for the memes.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I could laugh. I could make that photo. I could wreck you right now, dude.
Do you actually have that photo?
Hey,
Do you have that photo?
nah, that
It
was
was like fucking.
that was the grossest photo I ever cut.
It was like 6 years ago.
Fucking dick cheese everywhere and shit. No, mine's probably fucking getting Batista bombed and I broke my arm.
Was this a volunteered Batista bomb?
Yeah,
as
we're
well?
both wrestling. So like, but like the worst part was like we're hurting each other, like throwing each other into chairs and shit, like doing hectic shit on the ground. And the moment he Batista bombed me onto a bed, I put my arm back and I broke my arm. And like, and the worst, I was like laying on the bed, like my elbow dislocated out of here, and I'm like, fuck, that's no good. And I was like, I've broken my arm, and I hadn't cried yet because I was just like such in shock. And then I was like, oh fuck, I broke my arm, and then no one really believed me and shit. And you just hear in the background, oh, he sucked up him. So I fucking passed out, and then I started crying straight away when I heard that because they couldn't believe me. So I'm like, I fucking broke my arm, crying and shit.
Someone sacked up him. That was the best ever.
And I was spewing too because it was like me nice.
Finish him.
Yeah, me nice new school athletics jumper with me name on it that got written, and had athletics the next day. It was like an overnight stay. I didn't even get to do the athletics that I made it into because it broke my arm. That was gross. It was sick.
Yeah, pretty dumb reasons.
I could have went down to the Olympics after that. You know what I mean? A scout could have seen me and went, "You have talent."
That could have just
But you
derailed your.
Teahouse podcast, would you?
Exactly.
Everything
True.
happens for a reason. That's why.
What about you,
Like
Chris?
Batista. Hang on, I'm hosting the show here. I don't know. Actually, my they're all like sporting injuries. Actually, I had one pretty dumb one in cricket once, doing like high catches practice at training, and it was just typical. I went, oh, can I have one more? Everyone else had finished. Everyone else fucked off, gone into the bar having a beer. And the coach is like, this idiot wants one more. Launches one, and I'm like running flat out, dive, take this worldy catch, like unbelievable. One person saw it, just the coach. Dive, full stretch, landed, like subluxed my shoulder and tore my labrum. And I like just rolled over. And I was like, oh, I can't lift my arm. And then just like wrapped it in my shirt and just said, I'm going to go to the hospital. Didn't play cricket for 8 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I couldn't lift my shoulder, my arm above my shoulder for ages. And it was buggered. And like UK health systems, slow as a week in jail. And it took ages to get in and get anything done.
True.
And they were like, oh, maybe you should just try bowling with your other arm. I was like, perfect.
Do you reckon if like Scotland got sunlight, you would have healed quicker?
Like Superman? You know, he like, heals from the sun.
A bit of vitamin D, you know what I mean? Like,
Everyone that's ever thought of going to Scotland, do go to Scotland. It's a beautiful place. But just bring your rain jacket, okay? Shit I put up with on my own podcast that I'm hosting. Characteristic number 3. I want to know, what's your most unusual talent?
fuck. True. Most unusual talent.
Or like party stopper, like showstopper. Anything you pull out.
I've got a good one.
What?
I used to be a break dancer.
Beaver Boys! For anyone that doesn't know this, Lincoln used to be a b-boy. The Beaver Boys? Beaver Boys, is that what you called?
Beaver Shakers.
Beaver Shakers, even better. Sorry, Beaver
Shout out to
Boys.
Beaver Shakers.
And his name is Skittles.
And
Oi,
he
I
had
was
the
14.
biggest mop of hair, like down here. It's
And-
well worth, and it's
and a
all over
Jedi.
YouTube.
And a Jedi that went to his nipples.
Oh, the Jedi was dope as fuck. Respect the Jedi. That's
I
like,
feel if it was dope, you'd still have it now, or
I wanted a job, so I had to cut it off, mate. You got to do what you got to do. Right.
sacrifices.
Literally.
The
Yeah, that's
Jedi.
I actually did that at a wedding one time that I was filming.
You're filming.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, let me just entertain you all, and then you
Yeah.
just put your camera down and
Yeah.
start spinning on your head.
Literally. I was like, everyone make a circle around me right now. Hold my camera real quick. No, I'm joking.
Can you film? Are you recording? Are you sure you're recording?
Do you want my phone or? Yeah. Record this.
Jeez, that is a good talent you can pull out anywhere as well.
Yeah.
Even had to pull out at the Christmas work party as well.
Oh, I actually did.
Entertaining everyone.
I actually did at the Christmas party like last year. And then one of our co-workers missed it and she was like coming up to me. She's like, did you fucking breakdance? And she's like, do it again or I'll throat punch you.
He did it again. He was very scared. So was I.
I'll throat punch you.
Yeah, she actually kept saying that. She said to me like 20 times. She's like, I'll throat punch you right now.
And we're just holding her arm like this as well.
While I'm in a headlock and I'm like, help me right now. That was gold.
What about you, Blake? Can you break dance if threatened to be throat punched?
No, I'm just a club dancer.
Yeah, 2-step with your vodka soda lime. And
Yeah, but like I perfected it. Like I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? Like step this way. Oh, you think I'm going left? I'm going right. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty good.
coming and going kind of guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
So Blake has no talents. We found.
Basically. The more I think about it too, I'm just like, fuck. What can I do?
Fuck, I'm a nobody. I'm a loser.
Like not one weird thing about you that no one else can do, or
Mm.
limited amount of people can do.
I can say the alphabet backwards.
Can you actually?
Yeah.
Go right now.
Well, let's hear it then.
Z Y X W V U T S R Q P O N M L K J I S D F E D C B A.
That's actually pretty good. That is impressive. Did you fucking have to teach yourself that or what? Or were you like dyslexic and it went backwards?
No, I've got
Can you say it
photographic
forwards?
memory.
What?
I've got photographic memory.
No,
You have not.
Yeah, no, we did it for school like fucking years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and like whoever like did it first in the classroom won like a prize. I wasn't first.
Well, fuck, I'm getting his prize.
All right,
That's
so
actually pretty good.
what would current Lincoln and current Blake say to younger Lincoln? Let's go back. Let's dial it back 6 years. What one piece of advice would you give to your younger self?
I don't know, because like I feel like a lot of the things I'd tell myself, I was actually told, but just never fucking
Never
listened.
So you tell yourself to listen to those things, that you were told. And you probably ignore that person again.
All those things people say, it's actually true.
No, it actually is.
You wouldn't believe it. It's fucked.
My nana used to tell me all the time, like, enjoy school because it's like the happiest time of your life.
Oh,
And I was always like, Nana, shut up. I fucking hate school.
isn't that the truth?
And then you realize it's not actually the school itself, but it's like being around friends and like, because as soon as you leave school,
No big responsibilities.
yeah,
no
big-
bills.
literally.
Oh,
The only bad thing is you don't have money, but
you don't need it.
you don't really need it back then. Like you kind of
You're
just
just with the boys,
with the boys,
chasing
the
the girls.
squad, chasing the girls, simple times.
shakers. Woo woo.
And the baby shakers.
If I could tell Lincoln one thing back then, it's to keep being a beaver shaker.
Pursue your dreams. Don't chop your Jedi off for a job.
Yeah.
I actually shouldn't have because I didn't get the job anyway.
That must have hurt so much.
No, it was a bad time.
You just take it in and say, I cut this off
Yeah.
for you. I did it.
Yeah, I think I've still got it in this house.
To be fair, I reckon you
What?
got uglier after you cut it. Can you go get the Jedi right now?
No, I don't know where it is, but it's
Oh.
somewhere in my house.
That's disgusting.
What do you mean?
Why did you? That is the weirdest thing. That's like what psychopaths and murderers do. They keep a lock of hair from somebody in a diary.
Yeah, but he's
of all their victims.
He's just really vain.
No, but
do you ever try and like get one of those bobby pins, and, like clip it back in or something?
No, I grew it for ages. I grew it for like from like 15 to like 18ish,
3 years,
17ish.
It's a lot of hair. There's probably enough DNA to make a clone. Like,
nah, it's probably like that long, ish. But it came from the side, so it was like, I actually should find it. Maybe I'll bring it out on a future episode when we don't have a guest. And it's just me.
Just have it fucking hanging off your fucking mind.
Yeah. Oh, like a keychain. Maybe I'll make a keychain. It's still braided.
Made into
Yeah. No, because it's still braided.
Get like hairspray on it.
Yeah. No, literally, because it's not like it's not just strands of hair. It's actually braided and like hair tied still into it, like a Jedi.
Put like some sap on it.
Yeah, I reckon I've still got it. Although Keely fucking hates it, so I reckon
for good reason.
She may have sneakily threw it out, and
I'll
go Chris Brown on a bit if she did that. No, I'm joking.
No, but like I don't agree, but like I understand.
Yeah. So last little thing before we go on just a little different path is if you have a gun to your head and the guy's going to pull the trigger, but he said the only way of you getting out of it is singing a song word for word, not missing a beat. What's your song choice? And can you sing it for me? What's your song choice, firstly?
Well, I can just say anything because you don't know if I can sing it or not. But
I know. What do you mean, anything?
Lose Yourself by Eminem.
All right, I know that song pretty well. Do it.
Do it.
You don't
do it
know
together.
what I brought in my school bag with me.
Do it. Duet.
That's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that like
I feel like the person
everyone
holding the
gets in.
gang was just like being like rocking back. It's a fucking banger.
Can you actually sing it without the music behind it, like without it playing?
No, I'd have to listen to it once through, I reckon, to really like revamp.
Do you know how you
the
can
brain.
sometimes sing a song fully without like just word by word, but like if it's not playing, sometimes you forget some of the words.
Yeah.
What about you, Lincoln?
I don't know. Maybe like Talk Is Cheap or Chet Faker. Maybe.
Oh, I'd love to see you go like Chet Faker.
Yeah, I kind of look like that's why I'm growing my beard to look a little more like it.
Yeah, too bad you look like Nick Murphy.
Oh,
I presume I'll just pretend I know who Nick Murphy is.
he actually
Chet Faker.
he actually changed his name back to Chet Faker.
Yeah, I know.
That's all right. For
But
good
he's actually-
reason.
he's
'cause
actually
people
known
don't
as-
know Nick.
Hey,
For good reason. So this little diversion on this character analysis I want to do is would you rather questions. Just to split you two, because you've been very similar in your answers so far. So I just want to, and you're very similar on the podcast. Sometimes you think too well together. So I'd like to see if there's any conflicting opinions in these ones. So first of all, would you rather the ability to talk to animals or the ability to speak all foreign languages?
All foreign languages.
Interesting.
bro, you could be fucking figuring out some animal secrets, dude.
Yeah, you could be like a spy if you knew all these languages. Dude.
No, I'd be definitely talking to animals for sure.
You know how much money you can make being a spy?
So if you could fucking,
good. I'm just
if you could,
writing.
Nah, true. I actually probably would talk to animals because I want to talk to orcas.
Just type down the
Blake has like this weird obsession with killer whales at the moment.
answers. No, Blake wrong. Correct.
Just fill in the gaps already.
Characters.
Nah, yeah, probably actually orcas if I could.
Really? I reckon they'd be like, "I'll fuck you up."
No way, they don't kill humans that much in wildlife.
That much? Yeah, they
You
actually
don't
don't.
watch Blackfish? Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's because they're enclosed. Yeah, no, fair enough, but it's because they're too smart to be enclosed, mate. Fuck you, SeaWorld.
Fuck you, see it. Yeah. I don't know.
That's
I don't know what animal
fucking
I'd talk to. Maybe like monkeys and shit, just to know what they're feeling, because they could fuck you up too.
Yeah, true. That'd be interesting. Actually,
What
gorillas.
about you? Just like day-to-day dog.
Don't you reckon like they'd
See
be
the
like?
dog and be like, "Sup, bro?"
I'm gonna say the R word here, but a little bit. No, not the R word, but like slow. You know what I mean? Because think about it.
The R word, now I get it. The slow.
No, because the R word was actually a wrong word, but they have smaller brains than humans. So would they just be like, do, 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 like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck would they be thinking?
Probably just like food. Food.
It actually would. This is warm. This spot right here.
Wall in front of me.
I'm pretty hungry right now. That's a
Sounds like Blake already knows or already can talk to. B.
Yeah.
Warm. Wall.
Hey, I've seen that Up movie, all right? Up.
Doug.
Yeah.
Doug the dog.
yeah, the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, what a legend. Fucking love Doug. All right, second round. Would you rather go into the past to meet your ancestors or go into the future to meet your great-great-grandchildren?
Fuck.
Definitely the future, because the past looks actually cooked in the way of...
I suppose that depends how far back you go through your ancestors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if we could go way, way back, fuck, that'd be fun.
Jeez, that'd be interesting.
It'd be cool to go to back to like Egyptian times, I reckon. Egyptian would be like one of the coolest ways.
You got Egyptian ancestors, have you?
Nah, but maybe, dude. Who knows?
I reckon the Amazon, because they had like cities and stuff there that no one really knows about and stuff.
Probably still.
Yeah, they probably got eaten by like anacondas and shit and wiped out by like fucking...
Maybe
Which
just
is
like
why
a
you
Spanish
need to be
flu.
able to talk to animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so true.
I reckon I'd go back.
You'd go
See my
back.
ancestors. Yeah. Even if I was only going back like 4 generations, I reckon that'd be enough.
Yeah. I'd go in the future just to see what...
Yeah, just to see like how well I put them money-wise, because I'm going to be rich.
Imagine you go there, Teahouse podcast is still going.
Yeah.
4 generations in.
That would be
Fuck
gold.
yeah.
They've sold it off.
All launch.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right. Would you feel worse if no one showed up to your funeral or no one showed up to your wedding?
You're not at your funeral.
Funeral.
Presuming that you get to find out that people don't
So
turn up. You're like hovering above the casket, going, "Where the fuck is everyone?"
Probably funeral, because I wouldn't mind to elope. Told Kelly this.
wait, what?
I would elope.
What? What's that mean?
It's like a
Run
secret
away
wedding.
and get married. Yeah, Gretna Green, Scotland.
It's like you just have a celebrant and just get married like the two of you, and that's it.
Oh, true. You would do that.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Jeez,
Yeah,
your
true.
father-in-law would be ropeable.
Gaz would try. Shout out to Gaz, he'll be watching.
Fuck. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, maybe the funeral.
Let's presume that you send loads of invites out for your wedding though, and no one turns up. No one, not even the photographer.
Because if no one's turning up to your wedding, they're definitely not going to your funeral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah. Maybe the wedding then. If you look at it that way, yeah, that's a good way
It
to
would
look
suck
at
for your wife as well. That means she's got no friends either.
it. Yeah. You'd probably hear about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, literally. They're probably divorce after.
You're
that.
married?
That's probably why it's probably the reason why you fucking have to die by yourself.
Yeah, literally.
No, shit. Yeah, that's going to be a tough gig. No worries. All right, we're gonna shimmy on to my my final segment. Now I've done a lot of observing. Rather, jeez, I just had a Blake moment there. It is hard. I've been observing a few of your podcasts here and there, and I noticed that you like to laugh. Both of you, you laugh a lot. But how good are you at keeping a straight face when required?
Amazing.
So this is called Whose Joke Is It Anyway? The rules are simple. You both get asked a question one after the other. Whoever's been told the question, or the joke rather, has to keep a straight face. The other person's at liberty to laugh and say, good one, Chris. That was really funny.
You're a funny guy, Chris. You're a real funny guy.
Where the laugh? Yeah.
Cue the laugh. If no one laughs, maybe you can play that so it has a bit of background.
Jeez, that's real desperation.
Give the noise a bit of substance.
Yeah. Considering I Googled these and none of these are my own. Actually, no. Actually, one of them is my own. Okay. So we'll go shot for shot, and I'm keeping scores here. And through the character analysis, Blake, you've got a lot of ground to make up. So, Lincoln, I'm going to kick you off.
Kick me off.
Blake, feel free to laugh. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be bloody good. I hope you're smart enough to get this joke. Oh.
That doesn't count. All right, go again.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
You good? Seriously?
Yeah.
Good. You're already smiling. Straight face. Come on.
All right.
Reel in.
What the fuck? You should go.
Wait, I'm just smiling. Oh, I'm not allowed to smile either.
No, straight face.
Straight
Oh, I have to be fully straight face,
Yeah,
so I can't even
straight-
break a smile.
No.
Can't
Oh,
smile.
shit. All right. Okay.
Anyway, that was the first joke. So
I spat everywhere.
all right, you ready?
Yeah.
To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run. Delayed laugh. It took him a while to figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was quite good. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run.
I only laugh because you laugh.
Okay, I'll try and deliver with a straight face from now on.
Right.
Blake, you ready?
Mm.
Oh, jeez, he's in the zone. Look at him go.
Blue steel.
Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
Why?
Because they're so good at it. I'm absolutely flying. Get around me, everyone. He's a bloody good.
There was like an awkward pause for like 2 seconds, and then everyone.
The colour of his face, he was holding, getting redder. It just came out.
Oh shit!
Bloody good joke, though, isn't it?
That was a good one.
Yeah, got that one in the back.
I didn't know where that was
Sweet
going.
rapper.
I didn't know that was going.
All right, Lincoln, you got a chance to take the lead here by not laughing.
Right, I got this.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
Why?
Because it was too tired. I feel like you're not laughing because you don't get it.
No, I get it, but I feel like it doesn't make that much sense.
It was too tired. It's got too tired. You didn't get it.
No, that's what I got. But like, what? So what? Say that again.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? Because it was too tired.
No, it wasn't good, mate. Not your best work.
Because it doesn't stand.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
no,
started
but-
too strong.
Did you laugh, mate? You didn't laugh either.
I got it.
I got it too, mate. All right, that means. All right, I'm ahead, mate.
Go on.
Well, he's got a chance for a rebuttal here.
Yeah.
I gave away all my used batteries today, free of charge.
That's a shit sparking joke, mate.
He's having to look away, so he doesn't laugh. He's like,
That's a shit joke, mate.
all right. One apiece still. You ready, Lincoln?
Yeah.
Why does the mermaid wear seashells?
Why?
Because she outgrew her bee shells. Good. Don't worry, Lincoln. I'm coming in hard to level this one on Blake. Big finish. Last round. Here we go. You ready? What's long, green, and smells like bacon?
What?
Kermit the Frog's fingers. Your cheek was twitching. Spasming out. You're like, oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Bacon, is that because of his missus? Doesn't he have a missus? It's a pig. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Fuck.
All right.
Who won?
Well, your match is
Oh,
a
it's a
draw,
draw.
so I might try and reel off a couple ones here where you can go head to head.
Raw.
Neither of you are allowed to
So
laugh.
both
Okay.
of us.
Go on. Yeah.
Okay, both of you ready?
Yeah.
It's really hard to direct at both of you at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just racking my brain for a good one.
Think it up. Better be good.
What does licking pussy and the mafia have in common?
What?
One slip of the tongue and you're in the shit. You didn't keep a straight face there. Blake had you covered for sure.
His face is like upside down. What do you mean?
It's better than the other way.
All right, Blake definitely takes out the victory there. Which, and I'm just totting up the scores here. For the first time on their own podcast, the scores are Blake coming in with 139 points but just pipped at the post with 141 points. Lincoln Rogers, the winner of tonight's podcast. Was this a game show podcast?
I don't know. Oh, it is now.
I want to know where your maths is coming from.
Yeah.
You must have learned maths from Lincoln, I reckon.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. And I just want to thank all the viewers again. Make sure you do jump along to Adam and Eve and get yourself a coffee. And Lincoln, Blake, it's been a pleasure having you on your own podcast.
Thanks. It's actually been I was going to bring this up before. I've never been the guest of a podcast. This is our first. Would you say we've lost our virginity now?
We've lost our virginity on our own podcast. So
Yeah.
That fucking counts. I don't give a fuck.
And who better to take it than me? No, it's been fantastic, lads. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Pleasure.